The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Scott Walker has quietly repealed the Wisconsin equal pay law. Scott Walker is, of course, at least for the time being, the governor of that state. The law was designed to make it easier for victims of wage discrimination to have their day in court in a way that was more accessible, less expensive. And this was repealed very, very quietly by Governor Scott Walker. And this was a bill that was meant to deter employees from discriminating against certain groups by giving workers more avenues via which they could press charges against their employees. In November, the Senate approved SB 202, Lewis, which rolled back the provision. And in February, the Assembly did the same. So, number one, we see Scott Walker doing this in a very quiet way. Number two, we have to ask, why is he doing this? Is Scott Walker really a guy who so actively cares about this issue of preventing equal pay lawsuits when they may be warranted? Does he know that he's going to be recalled and that he's no longer going to be the governor? And is he doing these things out of spite? Because we'll get to some more bills that he also repealed. What do you think Walker's mindset is at this point?
It's very strange when whenever something is done quietly like this. It would be really strange if he was doing it out of spite, because I mean,
he must
you're
know
pretty
some
much
women.
you're setting yourself up for never achieving a seat in any office again.
Well, yeah, he may be running for president, is what other speculation is.
Not if he keeps pulling shenanigans like this.
SB 202 was sent to Walker on March 29th. Now, according to the state constitution, he had 6 days to act on the bill. That means the deadline was 5 p.m. last Thursday. And the governor did sign this into law on Thursday, according to the Legislative Reference Bureau. It is now called Act 219. I really sincerely hope that Scott Walker is recalled. And the question really is, will we be able to undo all the damage that Scott Walker is doing? And I'll get to more of it a little bit later. It may actually be hard to back up a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, well, how do you pass legislation that just got repealed? I mean,
you have to kind of start over with new.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be a long process, no question about it, even if Scott Walker goes.